There's a fatal flaw in her argument, Your Honor. Fatal flaw? Yeah! God damn, this woman has to chill. Alright, ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to a part of Phoenix Wright Justice for All, and today we will have our first trial in episode 2 of this game. And yeah, on last episode we have found a lot out. I mean, at the end there was, instead of Mia, you know, a spirit who took over her body, and we found out that she still has some secrets, you know, and she probably knows who the real murderer is, but she obviously wouldn't tell us because she had those psyche logs, whatever. But anyway, I'm pretty hyped. We're gonna face the new prosecution. You know, I am still worried about my boy Edgeworth, okay? My homeboy, you know. But whew, yeah. I hope he's in that game, or I will be pretty mad. Anyway, let's dive right into it. June 21st, 9:48, District Court, defending lobby number 3. What? Prosecutor von Karma? You mean, yeah. No, I heard it's a successor this time. Successor? Manfred von Karma was a real sinister man. He pulled all sorts of nasty tricks. Also, he could win. He was a man obsessed with the word perfection. Oh, he was. He had a perfect record for 40 long years. Who knows what sorts of dirty tricks he used to get each of those guilty verdicts. And now his successor. I wonder what kind of person they will turn out to be. Yeah, I'm pretty hyped too, like, man. But still, where's Edgeworth? It's no good. Mystic Maya. Pearly. Aww. You showed up. Thanks for coming all this way. I was really worried about you. Aww. So wholesome. Hey, where's your mother? Didn't you two come together? Mother's watching over the trainees. She said they have training for 2 days straight with no breaks. Huh? Then you came all by yourself? Whoa! Hey, you're right. Yup, I snuck out of the manor and followed a map. What? This girl is a savage. She's only 8 years old. Don't tell me you walked all the way here. Of course not. I can't. Oh my. If it takes 2 hours by train. Oh man. This girl. Jesus Christ. Pearly, what about the train? Huh? What's a train? I give up. It's time, isn't it? Oh, I'm sorry, guys. My phone. I'm really scared. What if Von Karma tries to do something to me? At least I know Mr. Edgeworth would be nicer to me than Von Karma. Yeah, that's true. Mr. Edgeworth? Who is that? Oh, so cute. Ah, she can't pronounce his name. He's Nick's rival. Well, he's also a friend. Yeah, he my brother. Objection! But the original theme. Oh man, this is so epic. I still remember him as though I'd seen him only yesterday. Objection! Yeah. Every trial was scorchingly fierce battle until the very end. Yeah. Objection! Objection! It was always back and forth with them, but when you're rivals for life... Maya! Please, don't mention that name ever again. Huh? But why, Nick? Oh my god. I'm sorry, Maya. I forgot you don't know. don't know what. He's... What? He's gone? And he's not coming back. What? Yeah. Damn, I'm getting goosebumps. What do you mean he's gone? Is he just, you know, not here anymore? Like I don't know, in Europe, whatever? Wait a second. Wait a second. What's that supposed to mean? Court will commence shortly. Please proceed into the courtroom. Oh my god, if he's dead. If this man is dead, I am going to rant. Let's go. Now's not the time to talk about that anyway. It is the time! Nick? Wow. June 21st, 10 o'clock, district court, courtroom number 2. Oh wait, it's not the dude? Court is now in session for the trial of Maya Fey. Are the prosecution and the defense prepared? Oh, interesting. Hey, she has that same tick, you know? Like clenching her arm? What is with this kid? Mr. Wright, are you prepared? Huh? Hi, yes, Your Honor. Why does he always seem mad at me? Jesus. Wait, hold on. Mr. Phoenix Wright. Uh-huh. You must be a little shocked because I am a woman, correct? Yes. Hold on, so she's the famed successor to Prosecutor von Karma? I am Franziska von Karma, the prodigy. I see. I gave up a promising career in Germany and came to this country for one sole reason. Revenge! Whoa! Okay. Okay. Franzi. Chill. You don't need to... Oh my god, she's full dominatrix. Revenge? Is this about her father, Manfred von Karma? If it's something of a personal nature, I'm sure you can... Oh! Damn! I'm talking. Okay, she just whips. She just whips his ass. The judge's ass. If you interrupt again, my whip will do the speaking for me. Please, speak with your mouth like a normal person. I beg of you. Yeah! Make no mistake, I will defeat you. Prepare to go down, Mr. Phoenix Wright. Prosecutor von Karma, your opening statement, please. Those of von Karma blood have only one fate, and that is perfection. Oh my goodness. The defendant, Maya Fey, will find no escape from her guilt on my watch. Very well. What is the defense position? Your Honor. Does the defense wish to enter a plea of not guilty? Yes. Foolish fool who foolishly dreams of foolish dreams. Oh, okay, I see. But it's an interesting character design. Really. 10 minutes. I give the defense 10 minutes before it changes its plea. That's right. I'll have you running for the justified self-defense plea in no time. Justified self-defense? A plea usually reserved for when a person unintentionally kills in defense of themselves. We could very easily make a solid case that it was self-defense, but... The defense stands by the plea of not guilty, Your Honor. Because the plea justified self-defense is to say you did kill someone. How foolish. That little bow there, oh my god. Yeah, okay, you German, huh? Yeah, Franzi. Yeah. If that's how you want to play it, Mr. Phoenix Wright, then I shall now call the first witness. She's just as scary as her father. Like father, like daughter, I suppose. Wait, hold on. How old is she? Like, how old is she now? Oh man, come on, 18? She looks like in her mid-20s. Witness, your name and occupation? Yes, sir. My name is Dick Gumshoe. I'm a detective at the local precinct. Ah! Get to the point already. He was saying... What? Damn, we're getting really kinky here. Explain to the court the details of this murder. Yes, sir. If everyone would please look at this map. Ah, I see, okay. The channeling chamber has no windows and the door was locked shut. Jesus Christ, I'm sorry. At the time of the murder, only the victim and the defendant were in the room. What were they doing in there? They were channeling a spirit, sir. Channeling a spirit? That's quite the look of the disbelief there, Your Honor. Anyway, a few minutes after the channeling started, gunshots were heard, coming from inside the room, sir. A few of the witnesses broke the door down and rushed into the room, yes. Oh, and that's when they found that the victim was already dead, correct? I believe this is one of the most open and shut cases I've ever presided you over. I'm sorry guys if I stumble, but today I woke up with a, dry mouth, my head was or still hazy, and yeah, I'm pretty beat. But I will try my best, okay? I'm sorry guys, really. Floor plans, crime scene, a diagram of the channeling chamber. So, how was the victim killed? I was about to get to that. Stop wasting my time then. Alright, witness testimony, cause of death. Okay. The direct cause of death was a pistol shot to the forehead, sir. The shot was fired from a point-blank range. But before the victim was shot, sir, he was stabbed in the chest. The wound was very severe, but not enough to cause instantaneous death. The murderer used the pistol to finish the victim off after the stabbing. Huh. So the victim was stabbed before being shot. And this is the victim's autopsy report, sir. Okay, so after being stabbed in the chest, he was shot in the forehead at point blank. The court accepts it into the evidence. Mr. Wright, you may question the witness. Oh, interesting. I want to hear her objection. Alright, let's see. So, okay. Here's another shot. Okay, let's just press. The murder weapon, Detective Gumshoe. Whose pistol was it? It was the victim's. The victim? Now, why would he have... Objection! Oh, wow. Okay. Hers sounded... Yeah, it sounded good. It sounded good. It was not over the top, but... Yeah, you can definitely, say, yeah, that it fits. Why would he have a pistol? Who cares? The point that you are missing is whose fingerprints are on that pistol. If you're not already paying attention to that, then I suggest you start. Fingerprints? There were fingerprints? Along with the victims. The defendant, Maya Face, were also on the grip, sir. Oh, wow. So the defendant's fingerprints were left on the murder weapon? Ah, I walked right into her hands there. Okay, point blank range. Point blank, huh? So, about how far away is that? It's anywhere between 12 to 20 inches away. What do you... I don't know the American metric system. What is inches? Anyways. I mean, point blank is like, you know, standing right before him, in front of him. And how do you know he was shot at point blank? Mr. Phoenix Wright. I grow tired of the foolish foolery of the foolish fools of this foolish country. Oh my goodness. Excuse me? Gunpowder burn. Gunpowder burn. When something is shot from point blank, a burn area is left around the bullet hole. Gunpowder exploding is what makes a bullet fire, and that gets real hot, pal. And there were definitely some gunpowder burns left on the victim's forehead. On the Wow, never knew that. Live and learn, I guess. Live and learn. Okay, but before the victim was shot, so he was stabbed in the chest. Yeah, why? Stabbed. And what was he stabbed with? A fruit knife. Oh, I see. And whose knife was it? It looks like it belongs to the face, sir. And of course, my face fingerprints are all over it. All over it, huh? This does not look good. What will you do now, Mr. Phoenix Wright? Okay, it's not enough to cause instantaneous death. Wait. Stabbed in the chest and shot. Okay. So, how severe was the wound? If it had been half an inch more to the right, it would have hit the victim's heart. After a stab like that, it's impossible to fight back, let alone stand. This testimony makes it sound like Maya had stabbed him with the intent to kill. Okay. Are you sure he was stabbed first, then shot? Yep, sure as sure can be. One look at the wounds and you would come to the same conclusion too, pal. A fool is a fool who will only listen to the foolish opinions of other foolish fools. Oh. Hey guys, I am proud of myself that I didn't stumble on that yet, you know? Like stuttering, like a mother... Anyways. A pistol shot to the forehead at point blank is certainly enough to kill instantly. Does it matter then which was first? Think a little more before you open that big mouth of yours, Mr. Phoenix Wright. What a pain! That's enough. We have clearly established how the victim was murdered. I brought the 2 murder weapons with me today. Very well, the court accepts them into evidence. Alright. So, the pistol murder weapon was Gray's. Yeah, it was Gray's. 2 shots fired bears Maya's and Gray's fingerprints. And a knife, murder weapon, a small fruit knife, belongs to the face, bears Maya's fingerprints. The date and time of death was June 19th and 3:15. Eyewitnesses claim to have heard 2 gunshots at this time. And 2 murder weapons, both with the defendant's fingerprints on them, huh? It does seem like an open and shut case. Naturally. This is going from bad to worse. As if the summary wasn't oversimplifying things to the extreme. Your Honor, feel free to slam that little gavel of yours. Now, pause. That sounded wrong. After all, there's no room left for doubt, is there? That is quite true. Mr. Wright. Yes? Even in the face of all this, do you still wish to plead not guilty? It's the opinion of this court that if you do not adjust your plea, you stand to lose. See? Just as I promised, Mr. Phoenix Wright. You will change your plea in less than 10 minutes. What will you do, Mr. Wright? Will you change to justified self-defense? Because now would be the time to do so. This is your final chance. This is a huge decision. I better think this through all the way. Okay. Normally, I would struggle and, you know, think a long time, but come on. Maya said she is innocent. We have, you know, not you know, decisive evidence, but she isn't a murderer. Come on, guys. Plead not guilty. If we plead justified self-defense, we would basically be confessing to murder. After the trial, Maya's life would be ruined, and she would be labeled as a murderer. I can't let that happen. Your Honor! Have you reached a conclusion, Mr. Wright? The defense will not change its plea. We will accept nothing short of complete acquittal. You have sealed your fate, Mr. Phoenix Wright. Detective! Yes, sir. Present the final portion of your testimony. The final strike. Yes, sir. No, now, see here. Proceedings are run by... Oh, yes, of course, go ahead, detective, and give your testimony. Man, someone take the whip away, come on. I think the court would like to hear about the other piece of incriminating evidence. Okay, incriminating evidence. Sorry, pal, but there's an even more incriminating piece of evidence. This is the costume the defendant was wearing at the time of the crime. Oh, okay. Hey, there's a hole. As you can see, it's covered in blood. The defendant attacked and killed a person who, without a doubt, was not fighting back. So this is a costume. There certainly is evidence of back spray of blood on this. This piece directly links Maya's fate to the crime, sir. I see. The court accepts this into evidence. Alright. Maya's costume. Clothes Maya was wearing at the time of the murder. There are blood splatters on it. Alright, Mr. Wright. Maya's fingerprints on both murder weapons and blood splatters on her clothes. Could this situation get any worse? Ha! What's wrong? You seem to be at a loss. I think this is the last piece of testimony the prosecution should have to offer. Feel free to suck off with your tail between your legs, Mr. Phoenix Wright. Please stop calling me by my full name. It's disturbing. Yeah, you know, at school, if they call your full name, you know you're getting bullied. Just saying. Okay, so I wanna check something. Huh, I cannot... Why didn't you say so in your testimony earlier? You're kinda scary today, you know, pal. Come now, Mr. Wright. There's no need for that kind of attitude in my court. Why am I the bad guy now? Come on. Oh, alright, just please stop glaring at me like that. Phoenix is getting more and more serious. Maya's costume. Yeah, she was wearing this when we arrested her. Maya. She's wearing her channeling costume today too. When does she not? Is she not allowed to wear anything else? This blood on the costume. Lab results show that it's the victim's blood. So there is blood from the victim on the defendant's clothes. Definitely not good. So were there any other clues you could glean from this piece of evidence? Well... if you must change the topic, then the good detective here must testify again. But too bad, not enough time. Let's move on. Jesus. Oh yes, Mr. von Karma is perfectly correct. Now even the judge is on her side. But if I bite off more than I can chew here, what should I do? Press further. Why is Miss von Karma suddenly putting up resistance? There must be a reason as to why she suddenly threw out an objection like that. There must be something about this costume. I just have to look harder. Yeah, there's a hole in it. Come on, boy. Mr. Wright, Miss von Karma's logic is perfect. There is no way for you to poke a hole in it. Ah, looks like my time is up. So, about the costume. There's one little thing. Your Honor! Actually, there is something very wrong with this piece of evidence. What? What are you talking about, pal? Where's this problem you are talking about? I've come this far. There's no turning back now. As always. The problem I have with this piece of evidence is here. Oh yeah. Take that! I asked the court to please take a look at the sleeve of this costume. The sleeve? Oh, there's a tiny hole here. A hole? But that wasn't in the report. Hold on. What's this around the hole? It smells faintly of gunpowder. You can... Okay, the judge is able to smell gunpowder. Gunpowder? No one ever told me. A hole that smells of gunpowder. It looks like I found the hole I was looking for. Pause. Your Honor, the only logical conclusion you can make is that it must be a bullet hole. Order! This is a very grave matter. It's best we correct the court record first before anything else. Alright. Okay, I can now press the check button for details. Sorry about that. I guess we messed up, sir. Okay. Ah, yeah, I see. Okay. Is she actually smiling? What else is she hiding? Pull yourself together, detective. That tiny hole doesn't change a thing. The strength of the evidence still holds. Continue with your testimony. That just now was a fluke, nothing more. How can you say something like that? This is a huge oversight. Well, I agree it's a mistake on the part of the police. What prosecutor von Karma has said is true. The evidence still stands. If you do not find a more definitive problem with the evidence, then... No way! Detective Gumshoe, please continue with your testimony. Yes, sir. Okay. Jesus. The defendant attacked and killed a person who, without a doubt, was not fighting back. Was not fighting back. Well, let's see about that. Alright guys, I'm sorry I had to do a little cut there, but I am back. So, now we have the issue. The defendant attacked and killed a person who, without a doubt, was not fighting back. Was he though? I mean, let's press him up first, right? He wasn't fighting back? How do you know if he wasn't or wasn't? We could find no evidence that the victim put up any sort of struggle, pal. So, did the murderer have a fight with the victim or not? Depending on this, the circumstances around this murder changed drastically. Oh, we're in real trouble now. If only I had something to prove that the victim did fight back. The von Karma, she thinks she can decide the verdict with this testimony alone. Well, I'll find a critical contradiction somehow. And then I'll have her. Okay, wait. So, I think it might be this cloth because she has a hole there. And obviously she wasn't like, you know, pointing the gun to herself, you know. It has to be this, okay. Objection! Yeah. Let's go. Detective Gumshoe! Detective Dick Gumshoe! Yes? Hey, have you called me by my full name? It's kind of a weird feeling. Oh my god. I'm not about to bully you, but... You said that my client killed a person who, without a doubt, was not fighting back. Yeah, I did. Then what, may I ask, is the bullet hole you police overlooked supposed to mean? What does it mean? I'll tell you what it means. It means that the victim had fired off a shot. Is this what it means to not fight back? You're right. It seems you're correct. If the victim had tried to shoot the defendant then, it would change everything. Alright, the wind seems to be shifting. Huh. What is with that? Are you finished yet, love? Are you finished yet? Mr. Phoenix Wright? Miss von Karma? It seems that Maya Fey was shot at by the victim. However, that is only grounds enough to support a justified self-defense plea. That is correct. But I am sure remember, Your Honor, what the defense clearly said. They rejected justified self-defense and pleaded not guilty. Not that you... Why, that's right. Oh my... This dominatrix, man, come on. Which means the defense has yet to prove anything at all. No! But, well, that's true. Furthermore, just the fact that there is a bullet hole in the costume is not enough to substantiate even the plea of justified self-defense. Huh? How so? Don't just stand there! Hurry up and tell the court what was transpired that day. Okay, stop whipping. Okay? Stop whipping my boy. Okay? My brother. With the new information we acquired added in, of course. Huh? You mean by myself? You want me to put together the scenario all by myself? Yes, sir. Right away, sir. Alright, what transpired? During the channeling, the defendant saw her chance to stab the victim in the chest. Of course, the victim used the last of his strength to fight back, sir. While the two were fighting, the victim took out his gun. The victim took a shot, but because they were too close, he missed. The defendant then picked up on the opening, took the victim's gun, and ended it. Yeah, hard to believe. Jesus. This scenario you have put together does make sense. Yes, sir. Well, Mr. Wright. On the surface, it does seem to make sense. However, I won't give up that easily. Please refrain from glaring at me like that. Oh, come on, but you let yourself getting whipped. Fucking simp. You're all simps. Now then, your cross-examination, please. Alright, what transpired? Alright guys, I'm back. I'm sorry I had to do a cut because, yeah, I don't know, it's been several days since since last I recorded because I wasn't feeling too well, and yeah. It's so funny because for you it's just a simple cut, but anyways, let's continue our witness testimony here. So, during the channeling, the defendant saw a chance to stab the victim in the chest. Let's press. There's quite a difference in height between Dr. Gray and the defendant. And in body strength, and it seems... Jesus. And it seems unlikely the defendant could have stabbed the victim. Now that you mention it, yeah, I guess. Objection! Jesus. Oh yeah, I forgot. She's also young. You think you can get away with such flimsy reasoning, Mr. Phoenix Wright? Maya Fey was in the middle of channeling, was she not? When channeling with the Korean channeling technique, the medium physically changes. With the nurse's build, the defendant could have easily been a match for the doctor. I don't believe it. She even studied up on the Korean channeling technique. Yeah, I'm surprised too. Oh my. Ah, that kinky prosecution. Like I said before, I am perfect. What about you were talking... What you were talking about? I didn't quite get it. Oh, never mind. Let's continue with the testimony. Okay. So he was stabbed, but the stab wound didn't kill him? But if you think about the blood loss, he was probably hurt pretty bad. How badly hurt would you say he was? Actually, I went to give blood the other day, and afterwards I felt a little lightheaded and dizzy. I guess the damage was maybe about 10 times the dizziness. Ah! So, sorry. Man, you cannot think this shit up. Okay. Took out his... Where in the world did that pistol come from? Yeah. I don't think that it was, you know, Myers. It looks like the victim Dr. Gray had specifically, bought it for that day. But a handgun? He got it off the black market about 2 days before the murder. Why did Dr. Gray bring a gun? Was he taking precautions against something? Or maybe revenge, I don't know. But I think it's precaution. It was precaution. The victim took a shot, but because they were too close, he missed? Huh? So you're saying that the bullet hole in this costume was made then? Sorry, pal, but yeah, that's what I think. No! The two of them were already fighting when a shot was fired. Maya, I'm really glad you weren't hurt. Okay. Okay, the defendant then picked up on the opening, took the victim's gun and ended it. Maya has never fired a gun before in her life. The victim had already taken off the safety. With the safety off, even an amateur like you can fire it, just by pulling the trigger. Even me? I wonder, should I use it? Now do you understand? Von Karma's logic is perfect. His testimony certainly makes us look very bad. But there's gotta be a contradiction in there somewhere. And uncovering it is going to uncover the truth. I can feel it. Okay, so... the victim took a shot, but because they were too close, he missed. Maybe this? Let's look at the evidence again. Damn! Picked up the opening, took the victim's gun and ended it. I mean, I could... I don't know. I don't know what to do. What? Okay. Okay, then it's that. Missing the tiny hole on this costume will be the prosecution's undoing. Eh? What do you mean? This little hole has actually created a huge hole in your testimony. Explain yourself, Mr. Wright. You said the two of them were fighting when the victim fired his gun at point blank. If that were true, then where's the gunpowder burn on this costume? Gunpowder burn? Oh yeah, of course, because when you use a gun, there's always gunpowder burn around your body, clothes, whatever. And yeah. This is what you testified earlier. When something is shot from point blank, a burn area is left around the bullet hole. Oh! But there's not a single trace of gunpowder burn on this costume. Oh yeah! That is a very good point. And what exactly does this mean? It means that when the shot was fired, they were standing apart from each other. I'm disappointed, Mr. Phoenix Wright. You think you can punch a hole in my logic with that? With a wishy-washy thinking like that, anyone can explain anything anyway. Then I implore you to disprove my line of thinking. Let's see. In the middle of their fight, the victim pushed the defendant away. And it was then, when they were separated, that he fired. How was that? As if that was even possible. According to testimony, the wound from the stabbing was very severe. The victim would not have had the strength to push the defendant very far after that. Okay. She's like... I don't know what kind of motion that is. Well, then... That's right. The defendant must have pushed the victim away. After stabbing him, she must have put some space between the doctor and herself. And then, while she was preparing to strike again, the doctor took his shot. Ah. There. That should satisfy even you. Nah, that doesn't make any sense. That does make an awful lot of sense. No, it doesn't. What do you think, Mr. Wright? I must be careful. I cannot afford to make a mistake here. Concentrate and think. Yeah, no, something doesn't make sense. There's a fatal flaw in her argument, Your Honor. Fatal flaw? Yeah. God damn, this woman has to chill. Why are you always whipping? Very interesting. I would love to see where this flaw is. Show me something that contradicts my explanation. There has to be a snag in her explanation somewhere. She put some distance between them before rushing to make the final blow. And when she was about to strike, the doctor took his shot. There must be a piece of evidence that contradicts this line of thinking. Okay, wait. So... They were fighting. She put distance between them. Wait. So, what? This? Oh, yeah. This is a piece of evidence that destroys your logic. But why? Oh, what? I mean, I'm sorry, this scenario is kinda... What is that? A folding screen? I would like to point the court's attention to the hole in this folding screen. Ah! It looks like you already know what I'm talking about. Who? Where? What? Mr. Wright, your explanation, please! Are these two really that clueless? I am clueless too. I'm sorry, guys. Yeah, the bullet went through the defendant's sleeve first, then the folding screen. It passed through at a height of approximately 8 inches off the ground, which means... When the shot was fired, the defendant, was not getting ready to strike, but was actually squatting low to the ground. Oh. Oh my god. Ah, this is so obvious. Why didn't I think about it? Oh god. I'm so stupid. Order! Order! This changes everything. Please look at this diagram on of the crime scene. The victim, Dr. Gray, was here when he fired the shot. And the bullet hit this folding screen. Yeah. It hit at this location about 8 inches off the ground. Wait, what? So, when he was shooting the defendant, Maya, must have been standing here, right? Because he is the thing. So he obviously has to shot here. I mean, it doesn't make sense if he would be here that he shoots. That he shoots here, you know. This? He was standing here near the folding screen. Yeah, right. But wait a second. We know the defendant was close to the ground based on the height of the bullet hole. But how can you gauge the distance from that? Oh, damn. She's pissed. Isn't it possible that the defendant was standing much closer to the victim? That's impossible. But why? You, of all people, should know the answer to that question, Miss von Karma. If she were shot from somewhere closer, there would be gunpowder burns present. However, there's nothing of the sort around the bullet hole of this costume. And I'm sorry guys, when I said gunpowder burn, I mean it's not from the person who shoots it, but the person who gets the bullet. Ah! Oh man. Curse you, Mr. Phoenix Wright, you! I believe it has now been proven that the defendant was standing away from the victim when she was shot at. But do you think this has changed the defendant's situation? Yeah, it changed everything. Honestly, Your Honor, this changes everything. The prosecution has claimed that the defendant was aiming to kill by stabbing. If that were true, delivering the final strike with the knife would be ideal. However, where and what was the defendant doing at the time? Squatting all the way by the folding screen? Exactly. If Maya Fey was a real murderer, why would she be by the folding screen instead of preparing to strike? Upon further consideration, it does make very little sense. Yeah, I figured here had to be a reason. Figuring things out and proving the logic behind everything is your job. Oh, no, I feel bad for Gumshoe. Alright. With this, the rest of the trial should be in the blast radius of disaster. You are such a smart man, Mr. Phoenix Wright. To think that you have been able to take a completely hopeless case to this point. Now I know why Papa had a tough time with you. Oh, yeah, Papa. You amuse me. Of all the things to inherit, why did it have to be that smarmy smile? Detective! How dare you damage my perfect logic? How's it all my fault? You can start repairing your standing by first removing that freestand goatee. Oh, and rest assured, your punishment will come later. Punishment? Oh no, it's getting really kinky. Oh no, he's getting his ass whipped. Oh my god. Well then, Your Honor, I think I've had all I can take of this detective's face. I think it's time to call in the next witness. Next witness? That's gotta be Lotta. Lotta. Very well, the court will take a 5-minute recess. After we reconvene, we will hear from the next witness. To be continued. Oh my god. Alright. Alright guys, this has been it for today's episode. Yeah, please tell me in the comment section down below what you think of the new prosecution. I mean, obviously I miss our edgy, you know, Edgeworth. I don't know if this game really did kill him off. I mean, like, it's, you know, you cannot do that. You cannot do that shit. He was such a, he is such a well-made character, and I don't know. Please don't kill him off, game. I will be mad. And also, like, this whole case, you know, I don't know how, but I think there had to be someone else in the room, because Maya was like, we plead that Maya is innocent. She didn't kill anyone, even, you know, when her body was possessed by a spirit. So obviously the only logical reason would be that there was another person in the room, and I still don't know who. It's either like this, no, it could, well, anyways, I don't want to speculate too much. Please write down in comment below what you think of the new prosecution. Leave a like, but leave a like leave a like if you enjoyed this episode. Dislike it if you didn't. I hope you all have a great day. Please drink enough water. It's really hot outside, and, you know, stay safe. OneBoredAsian, signing out.